Ja, denke schon. Genau. Ja, ja. So, ich finde, dass ja auch alles so funktioniert, wie es funktionieren soll. Das wäre fein. Ach Gott, und dazu kommt, dass ich das hier mit Tastatur spiele. Normal spiele ich das mit Pad, aber es wird schon gehen. Dieses Spiel so oft durchgespielt, da werde ich das da wohl auch noch hinkriegen. Das ist auch ehrlich gesagt eins meiner Lieblings-Gameboy-Spiele. La 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 la. Schloss sieht von außen irgendwie gar nicht so groß aus. Also, jetzt geht's los. Sehr schön. Was, so früh Premierbonus? Das hatte ich auch noch nicht, aber ich werde ihn höchstwahrscheinlich nicht verwenden. Ich wüsste nicht mal wofür, ehrlich gesagt. Nee, lieber nicht. So, wann immer wir Level-Ups kriegen, werden wir unsere Lebenspunkte nicht erhöhen, sondern lediglich unsere ZP und Kombinationen. Jetzt lernen wir erstmal eine neue Kombination, nämlich Sliding Dash. Ein Achter. Das ist sehr schön, dann können wir den Zweier rauswerfen. Shit. Ja, wo kam der denn jetzt her? Mehr CP. Ach, komm, alle fallen hier gerade runter. Och mein Gott, keinen einzigen bekommen. Blizzard 2, okay. Hier in dem Key 5, das ist ganz okay. Nein, da war ein großer Punkt. Die hätte ich gebrauchen können. Schlüsselschwertträger? Doch ein Träger? Böse? Ja. Der einfache Plot von Kingdom Hearts. In einer Zeile zusammengefasst. Wenn man davon absieht, dass die Story wirklich all over the place ist, ist das Spiel sehr schön. Oh, noch mehr CP. Nix. Pünktchen. Nix. Oh, noch mehr Pünktchen. Der wirklich heftig Snowballen tun wir erst nach den ersten paar Welten. Aber ich brauche auf jeden Fall ein paar Feindeskarten. Da hätte ich ehrlich gesagt schon gerne die Blizzard- und die Feuerfeindeskarte. Die werden mir später enorm weiterhelfen. Außerdem brauche ich höhere Karten. Mit den niedrigen Zweiern und Dreiern komme ich nicht weit. Die helfen mir gerade überhaupt nicht. Eddie ist gerade auch live. Kannst also, wenn du willst, auch bei ihr mal vorbeischauen. Ah, okay. Dann ist ja fein. Nee, wir haben gestern nicht mehr weitergeguckt. Ist zwar nicht so, dass wir es nicht noch versuchen würden. Okay, nächster Raum. 7 oder höher. Da könnten wir Feeble Darkness benutzen, aber wir nehmen eine Teeming Darkness. Die verschiedenen Räume haben auch Auswirkungen darauf, welche Herzlose man trifft und vor allem wie das Raumlayout ist. Gerade Teeming Darkness, also die großen Räume, sind halt prima zum Sammeln von Items, also mit den Objekten interagiert dann. Kann man Objekte erhalten, seien das jetzt grüne Kügelchen für Lebenspunkte, rote Kugeln für Mori-Punkte oder auch Karten. King in Key 3. Ich hätte ein paar höhere, wenn ich ehrlich bin. Okay, noch mehr CP. Ich bin zu unfähig, diese Dinge einzusammeln. Meine Güte. Noch ein Zweier. Ah, eine Vita 1. Och nö. Da freue ich mich so früh, noch eine Vita-Karte zu kriegen und dann ist es eine 1. Gut, jetzt haben wir bald einen Haufen Karten. Das heißt, ich kann mich dann auch erstmal einfach nur ums Item-Farm bemühen. Bonifikator. Nett, aber brauchen wir ehrlich gesagt nicht. Vor allem nicht, wenn ich mit 0 Karten spiele, dann ist es total wertlos. Höchstens hier am Anfang wäre es vielleicht nicht sinnlos, sie zu benutzen. Ja, ich weiß schon. Aber die werde ich noch nicht benutzen. Das hat noch keinen Sinn. So, waren wir hier drin? Meine ganzen Mogri-Punkte. Das hier, ist das der Raum für die Story? Nee. Mogri-Punkte. Nice, nice, nice.
Menschen bei dir?
Einen. Unseren Lieblingsbekloppten. Boss time! Jesus, my ears! Hi there, Toja! What's up? You done with Project Diva? I presume. And also welcome Raiders. Welcome, welcome. In my humble little stream of weird things happening. We're playing Yu-Gi-Oh right now, I mean Kingdom Hearts. Oh, so it's not Toja, it's Toya. Okay. It's Toya and not Toja. Okay, Hermione, we get it. No, you don't. Kill him, Donald. Nice shot. And that's guard armor. Easy peasy. Yes, I did this, I think 2 years ago. But just recording, and I feel like recording is easier since you can take breaks in between. And I was like, okay, you know what? We're gonna try this live again. I wouldn't say Kingdom Hearts is the hardest game, especially since the GBA port only has one difficulty setting, while the PlayStation 2 one has easy, normal, and hard. And on hard, you just take ballsack more damage. So usually you just get one shot. And in this game, in this port, you don't have the hard mode. So playing this with just the 80 HP you start out with is not too hard. It's just more interesting, since you basically give up your defense for just high offense. Kinda dangerous since there are a lot of enemies who can just completely mop the floor with you, looking at Larxene, and she's not fun to battle. Especially Riku 3 and 4 are also really annoying. I was thinking of trying Riku's mode also with just 80 HP, since I never tried that one. Not too sure how he holds up though, since Riku has no real way of healing, aside from Mickey. And the sections where Riku is on his own are really difficult, since you basically are not allowed to take any damage during battle, or else you're screwed. I mean, you can probably play through this game without taking any hits at all. Also, the GBA game is far more easy. I feel like dodge roll is like your best tool in this entire game. Dodge roll lets you, as it says, dodge an attack. And in this game, in comparison to the PS2 game, your dodge roll makes you invincible. So for the duration of the roll, you cannot take any kind of damage. While in the PS2 game, you can get hit out of roll, and there are no moves that you can 3D block without zeros, while here you can just dodge roll out of harm's way always. Which is kind of broken, since this is only a 2D screen and not a 3D game. But you'll see soon enough. Dark Souls Kingdom Hearts edition. I would like that. Sounds fun. No, everything in this game is just about the cards. And usually, the bigger the number, the harder they hit. Or rather, it's easier to hit foes with high cards. But later we learn slides, we can use more combinations, we get an expanded card pool, different swords, and so on. So during the end game, my card stack will probably look all over the place. It's like playing Yu-Gi-Oh, but you have a 40 card deck made of just one-off cards. No staples, it's just pure heart of the card. And since this is still an RPG, we gain level ups and can distribute either into HP, card points, or combinations, which we learn every couple levels. Then we got Stun Impact. It wants 3 attack cards of the same type, like 3 Kingdom Keys, and they have to match a value of 20 to 23, or else the combination isn't going off. We have basically cleared the first world by now, but I usually just sweep the rooms for a bit and check if I can get some more enemy cards, or if not enemy cards, at least some more battle cards, like higher values or potions, ice cards. There will be card shops later, but I don't think it's until the 3rd world. So right now we are just stuck with what the game gives us. We got an 8 Kingdom Key, which is great, it's our highest card yet. And early on the enemies are like really easy, so nothing too scary. So we could basically just leave this world, go to the next floor and hope we don't get clusterfucked, which we probably won't. We can save my game here. I can enter my card deck. I could just for the lols put in the 2 ice spells, even though they are really weak and low. If I combine them with the one that I already have, it's a total value of 8. So I can cast Blizzaga, which is very likely gonna hit my opponent. Don't think Axel plays high value cards, so he's kinda easy to beat, at least the first time around. After that it gets progressively more difficult. Yes, 9 is the highest number. 0 is the lowest one, but 0 cards are special. A 0 is like a joker. It can beat any other card, completely ignoring its value. Like the highest combo is 27, and a 27 can only be defeated by another 27. But if you play a 0 card in response to that 27 combo, you're just gonna break it. And this is how you defend against boss combos. Some boss slides are really strong and they can mess you up badly. But if you play a 0 right in time, you can just block it completely. This one is the first major organization boss battle. Axel is not too difficult. He's just a little bit quick. So we will prepare a Blizzaga and try to get him to stay in one place. There's Firewall, we're gonna block that, and now we're gonna cast Blizzaga. And he completely teleports out of it, son of a bitch! Oh, that would have been so much damage, and he just dodges out of it. What a prick. Okay. Use this. Use the 5, the 2. And he blocks it again. I'm being unlucky here. I mean, I said Axel is easy, but he's actually just whooping my ass right here. We're gonna heal. See, there's Firewall. Usually you can dodge it and it will hit you, but if we dodge roll, we can just completely avoid it, which is not possible in the PS2 game. In the PS2 game you have to use a 0 or else it is going to hit you. Give me a Goofy card. Ugh, I wanna heal. Thank you. Use Goofy 2, 8. Now let's try this again. He blocks it again? What the fuck? Axel's being a troll today. Okay, there's Fireball. Just gonna roll through. And we're gonna pummel him again. Nice, Donald. Donald takes the kill once more. It's the second time Donald killed somebody. This is great. This looked worse than it actually was supposed to look. Some enemies like Axel, whose affinity is fire, are weak to water and ice spells. So if you hit him with a Blizzaga, it's gonna do a lot of damage. While fire will restore a lot of health. So Donald is really not your best bet in this battle. If you combine 3 Donalds and he casts Firaga, he's going to heal Axel back to full. While if he casts Blizzaga, he's gonna deplete half of Axel's HP. Later on, when Axel has like 4 HP bars, it's gonna be more difficult. And you will technically need a lot of zeros, because he has one attack that you cannot dodge. If you try to dodge out of it, the attack will home in on you and deal a lot of damage. So I rather just use the 0 and block it. And this game is also not very long. I think 12, 13 floors, so technically 13 to 14 worlds. Some boss battles, a little bit of story, and a lot of hearts. Friendship, and yeah, friendship, part of the cards. Technically Yu-Gi-Oh! Just technically. But it's nice to see the reverse. So yeah, having you in my stream for once, instead of me being in yours. I feel like I need to readjust the volume of my alerts, because that raid alert just blasted my ears. Okay, now we get to select the next world we want to visit. There are a couple of them, and the worlds get progressively more difficult the later you decide to go into these worlds. So I usually start off with Halloweentown, as the Heartless in Halloweentown tend to be a lot stronger if you choose it last. Monstro is the second most difficult one, I'd say, because the Heartless can kinda hit you very hard. Wonderland, pretty easy, has actually only one foe that's really dangerous. Olympus Coliseum doesn't really change much in regard to the boss battles, like Cloud and Hades are not stronger. And Agrabah... Giornoxa, thanks for following! Jafar in Agrabah is like the easiest, so I technically go with this one last. Even though you can get Mogri shops in here already, but I feel like in Halloweentown I could get them too. Happy I got to catch you. Aw, thank you. I mean, it's nothing special I'm doing. Also, my technical equipment is like potato. I'm always glad when I'm trying to fire up a stream and my laptop is like, how about we flip a coin? And if it's heads, I will be here, and if it's tails, I'm just gonna crash all the time. Hi, you play a lot of games I like. Well, I'm into RPGs and card games, so there's a high chance I will have played something that you like. Just need to get out of the habit of starting something and not finishing it. I tend to do this a lot. It's not good. Okay, you know what? We're just gonna stand there and freeze them. 8, 5, 3, 4, and now we have Goofy. They already give a lot more experience, but also more difficult. But the reason I want to come here is we can get the Kukor Beta, a new kingdom key, that is faster and has a bit more reach. Yes, also a German dude. I just prefer to stream English. So technically I can do both. Ich kann auch Deutsch. Technically I can speak both English and German. But for the accessibility on streams, it's easier to talk English, since more people will get what I'm saying. Streaming helps me a lot with finishing games, because I see every game I play like a project. Yeah, that's right. I mean, I have a lot of games that I want to finish. Also, Mega Man Battle Network. But Kingdom Hearts kinda tipped me today. I was like, okay, you know what? This is not so long. I can probably finish this in 2 sittings. And that's why I decided to go with Kingdom Hearts today. And do my my personal games later. Haven't done like any other games today. I kinda slept in. And it feels so surreal knowing that I'm like on my vacation timer now and I can just take my time and do things. It's confusing but very nice feeling. Let's raise more CP. Like you've seen in the chat, like in the description, I am not allowed to raise my HP, period. So we will always be stuck at 80 HP. We can restore HP by collecting those green orbs, by leveling up, or by returning to a save point. And that save point will also completely restore our health points. No, I didn't mean to do that. The problem with this is starting like Halloweentown right away after beating the first world does make it kinda difficult, as the opponents here use cards of a higher value, and most of the cards I have are just plain bad. So we will need to get a lot of new, stronger sword cards very soon to replace the old ones. Do you know what Yu-Gi-Oh! Capsule Monster Coliseum? Yes, for a fact, I actually do know it. I haven't played it myself, but I've seen it on another person's stream, and I was intrigued. because the German voice acting was like in the same one as in the TV show. So it was actually kind of cool to hear like the voices of Joey Wheeler and Yugi and Kaiba that you know from the anime series, just the same way they were, and like shouting their iconic quotes. This was really enjoyable. Oh, so they have their original voice actors for every language setting. That's cool. I played, oh god, what was his name? Illusion Kingdom or something. Something Kingdom. And also Duelist of the Roses. Which I truly enjoyed, but holy shit, that game snowballs so fast if you use light monsters. It's ridiculous. As soon as I had a couple of lights and fairies that I could fuse to get Mystical Elf, the game was pretty much over. I didn't even need level 8 monsters, I just used level 2s and 3s to easily overpower my opponents. Capsule Monster Coliseum is really cool. It's a little bit tedious since it's like every turn takes a lot of time to make. But Duelist of the Roses, I just really like the overall system of using your cards like chess pieces and doing stuff with them. That was a really cool idea. And it only really feels difficult in the beginning, but as soon as you figure out which cards are like really usable or like have a lot of utility, like fusing light fairies and light spellcasters to form Mystical Elf, it just gets ridiculously easy. I mean, all I did was basically hide myself in a corner and put 3 Mystical Elves around me, summon anything remotely attack able, like something with maybe 1200 attack, and then just flip all of my Mystical Elves face up, and every time I do that, all light monsters on the field just gain 800 attack, which would skyrocket it to 2000, then to 8, 3, 6, and I can also play normal Mystical Elves, so I can summon a total of 7. And just every time they are flipped face up, they boost light monsters, and oh god, it snowballs so hard. I had a monster with 9,999 attack points in the end. I could just one-shot my opponent by attacking him directly. It was ridiculous. That's a really fun game. If I could, I would also play PS1 games, but my laptop really doesn't like it. There's a particular PS1 game, a adventure jump and runish game. Oh, a 9-coin bounty, sweet. It's called Ape Escape. It's one of my favorite PS1 games of all time, next to Bugs Bunny Lost in Time and Harvest Moon Back to Nature. Overall, really fun game where you, well, catch monkeys with some cool gadgets and time traveling. Really cool game. When you open a door using a card, does the card vanish? Yes. Every card that I use to open a door will vanish after use, so you can regain the same card, and you can carry up to 9 copies of it. But you can only carry 99 room cards, like at once. So once you hit like 99, the game is gonna tell you, hey, you have too many room cards, you can't pick up anymore. So the room cards will stop spawning after you defeat an opponent. And you can abuse this by purposefully collecting 99 room cards and then just keep defeating enemies. Because they're enemy cards, like if I defeat those, sometimes a gray card will pop out. And that is a enemy card with certain effects that it can use during battle. And those will drop regardless if you have 99 room cards or not. But I feel like you have a higher chance of obtaining an enemy card when your room card stock is full. Because you can't obtain any room cards, you basically get a second roll for a enemy card. Some enemy cards are really good and some are just plain bad. Got some Mughal Rooms, which is great. In the later stages of the game, you have to use a lot of cards just to open a freaking door. And it can be obnoxious, having to use a lot of resources that you just farmed just to open a door, and then have to do a lot of random battles to get cards again. But you can technically just take your time. Oh, this is a card we haven't seen yet. The golden one is a special card that can only be obtained, can only be held one at a time. That is a premium card that can unlock secret treasures during the game. Like every world has one of those golden rooms, and there's like usually a strong combination or a rare card, like Lionheart or Ultima Weapon. And if I use a blue card and then the golden card, it will open the door and I can obtain the treasure. If it's a Keyblade that is not obtainable by normal means like Lionheart, after I obtained it, I can find it in other worlds by random chance. Like in Town there's the Lionheart hidden, and if I open the hidden room, obtain Lionheart, I can then use room cards to reform Town rooms and effectively farm for Lionheart. Lionheart is expensive, really expensive, but it's a strong card, it's fire attribute, and it's good against ice enemies. So I have an elemental attack against ice enemies, and every combo or slide that I use in conjunction with the Lionheart is gonna be of the fire attribute. So if I use Sonic Blade while I'm using Lionheart as a combo starter, every hit of Sonic Blade will be fire attribute, and ice enemies will take a lot of damage by if I hit them with Sonic Blade. These enemies here, the oh god, what are their names? Eye Thrower or something? Have one of the best enemy cards in the game, I feel like. Essentially, their enemy card enables baby mode. If you use their enemy card, you will greatly lose out on experience. You might only like get 30% or 25% of the experience you would have gained in the battle. But as long as that enemy card is active, you will recover HP whenever you hurt an opponent. Also, your attacks will deal a lot more damage. So you can easily kill bosses, but on a drawback you will lose out on experience points. Also, there are some hidden treasures that you can only obtain after finishing the game once. Which is kinda sad since I won't be able to use them in this playthrough, but that's fine. Just gonna make sure that I beat a lot of enemies. And then use the Mughal Room card that I obtained earlier. Oh, that was stupid. See, I played 3 cards, but their total value was really low. So that Plant Heartless had absolutely no issue using a 6 and completely breaking them. Now we can use some of the new cards, like the Mughal Room, where we can trade the red orbs that we collect for new cards. It's like a trading card vendor, and it's actually one of my favorite rooms overall, as there are no enemies. Sometimes there are objects you can interact with or break to get stuff, but you can talk to the Mughal, and every time you visit a Mughal shop or a Mughal room for the first time after generating it, you will get a pack of free cards, which will contain 5 new cards. Some you already have, and also some of these of this world. This pack is really bad. You see a lot of 1s. We got a 2, a 3, so these cards are basically useless. This is also the original theme that plays in Kingdom Hearts 1 for the PlayStation 2. The worlds you visit in this game are mirrors of the worlds in Kingdom Hearts 1. It's just a simplified version. So you see the worlds are like very simplistic. In Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories, which is the PS2 port, the worlds are bigger and generally remind yourself more of the surroundings of Kingdom Hearts 1, but you always see the doors and you know you're still inside of this castle. Whereas in Kingdom Hearts 1, of course, the worlds are open and have intertwined maps, so if you drop down like in Halloween Bastion into a pit, you will fall down to the next map below it. Okay, so here we can buy red cards, which are swords, blue, these are magic, green are items, or we can do a mixture where we get a mix of all 3 of them for just a little bit more of points. Right now I want to have a pack of sword cards, hopefully getting some good ones. Oh my god, a 9! Yes! This is what we want. Pumpkinhead 9. Highest value, as you can see, it has a attack value of C, so it's slightly stronger than Kingdom Key. Oh wait, what was that? I think it's E, D, C, B, A. Yeah, so Pumpkinhead is a bit stronger. It is the same swinging speed, but if I take a card break, I will recover from it faster and can, for example, roll out of harm's way. Also, it says in the brackets it's a physical weapon, so it does not have an elemental affinity. We can also go over here and sell some of the swords with low values that we don't want and gain some Mughal points in exchange for them. Potentially. So we will keep this. We will also sell the Cure 1 since it's really bad, and the Potion 1 also sucks. I could sell Shadow for 10 since I don't really ever use this one, but we'll keep it for now. Now, I would like to go for a magic pack and maybe get a good heal. Oh my god! Maybe get a good healing spell. Yes, a 9. Expensive, but in this state of the game, it's impossible for an opponent to have a 9. So every card with a 9 is right now unbreakable, even only if they have a 0, and Heartless rarely plays zeros. So right now I have 2 really powerful cards. I will also buy a pack of item cards. A7, really good. And now we can enter our deck and edit in and out some cards. So let's ditch a 3, pick up the 5 and the 9, and also ditch this one. Now we can put this card over here. I will ditch the 1 and the 2 ice since they are really not all that good. We will pick up the Potion 7 and the Vita 9 and 5. Let's sort the cards a bit. And there we go. Now we have a lot more stronger cards. We can later get rid of the 4s and change like swap them out for higher cards, so we are less of a risk of getting card broken, and we can shred through enemies much faster. I will buy another 100. Didn't work out. Those packs have like low cost. They're just 100 Mughal points. The later ones will cost up to 500, but they have a high chance of being premier cards or like high value cards and also rare ones. I think I only once got an Ultima 7, which costed me like 60 points. That's 3 level ups. But the cards itself are really powerful. Let's see. These are premier cards. Premier cards you see are special. They have good points and they have drawbacks. The first thing is they are much cheaper. Like those cards cost, I think, only half of what a non-premier card costs. But you cannot reload them in battle. So once you use them, they are gone until the end of the battle. Which is stupid, because you can only swing them once, and then they basically break and are gone. So what do you do with premier cards? They just sound bad. You get like a one-time use card for reduced cost. So usually I'm totally against using premier cards. But there's more. What if you use a premier card as a combo starter? Because the first card in a slide will always be consumed and you only get it back after battle. So if you use a premier card, like a Pumpkinhead 7 Premier, it costs you a lot less points, but you can use it as the start of a combo. So the card will be lost anyway, but you have more cards to use. So that is a win-win situation. That's a 6. And another premier. I usually don't go for the low premier ones, as they don't really help me. But I take the Kingdom Key 6. And the remaining ones I can just sell. Recover some points. I can sell this and this and this. I will probably sell the low ones as I don't really use them. If they are 5 or above, I will probably take them into consideration. Did I get another blizzard? Did I not see that? Or I need my deck. Oh, I actually got a second blizzard. That's nice. I like this. Okay, we can ditch the 4 and take the 2, 5 and 6. Now we're looking much better. We have a total of 12 attacking cards, and all of them are 5 or above, so we have less problems being blocked by opponents now. We can't enter here yet. We can technically pay the cost, like the gray cost, but if we were to change that room before entering this door, we have to pay the cost again. So I advise against it. What do we have here? There was a small room. This yeah, it's the prize room. You can always change a room if you don't want to keep it like this. I could, for example, now use this one and rearrange the room, and it will be repopulated with enemies, and you can also get more cards or drops, whatever. So we're gonna use a Tranquil Darkness, reopen the room, and now the interior is changed and we will also face enemies again. But with a new deck, we can now take them on much more safely. If I have higher cards, I could also show off Stunlock. Since every slide you learn will be saved, you can basically call on them every time you have the required cards together. So every slide you... Oh my god, Sora, what the fuck? As long as you can pull off the combination, you can use a slide you've learned every time. So you don't have to equip them like abilities. Which is good, I guess. Oh, the potion 8! Nice! I don't think we need more than 2 potions, but I will gladly take the 8 for the slight increased cost of 6. Item cards usually restore cards that you have already used in battle, and they can also, if they are like high value potions, they can restore cards that you usually cannot use twice in battle. Like, the game memorizes which cards you have used in a slide already and cannot reclaim it. But like a potion can restore every attacking card that has not been used in a slide instantly. A high potion can restore every card, every attacking card that has been used in like premier cards. A high potion can restore premier cards that have been used for regular attacks, but not for slides. And a mega potion can restore every attacking card regardless of how it was used. So if you used a premier card in a slide or overall cards in slides, they will all be restored. But only once. So as soon as you restock your card pile, the cards that have been restored with mega potion will be gone again until the end of the battle. But usually can go like for really crazy attacks. If you're like safe, you can restore them. You can also raise the potency of a card by sheepishly combining it with a different card. Like if I wanted to make sure I got off my 2 ice cards together, I could use a jack and then combined the 2 ice cards to first use my strong jack card and then use the ice spell. This is also a pretty good way of using healing cards. Using a friend card that will vanish after using anyway, and just combine it with 2 Vita cards to make sure you cast a strong Vitara and recover some life. Right now I'd like to get some more CP, so I can hold more cards. This game sadly has less combinations than the PS2 part. PS2 part really has some cool combinations that we can't play sadly. But look at that, it's a level 3 Jack. He's just gonna nuke the entire field. The grinding is acceptable, I guess. You will need to do some leveling every now and then, just making sure that you have enough card points to use some stronger cards in your deck. As I said, cards that have a high number are usually more costly, and you of course will have less cards in your deck if you use them. But if you have high CP, you can use a lot of cards, even expensive ones. And since we're not raising our HP period, we will always have a lot of what's it called? A lot of CP. Now we learned Strike Rate. Strike Rate wants us to use 3 attack cards, regardless of which type, and it has to hit a value of 24 to 26. And Sora will hurl his Kingdom Blade from one side of the screen to the other, and then it will return like a boomerang. And every opponent hit with the sword will be stunned for a short period of time. Got some recovering. Now we need to find the right door to continue our journey through this world. What do we have here? This is the start. So we use this card and this key. And now we can advance the story. The story plot is technically the same as in Kingdom Hearts 1, minus some worlds that you don't get to visit, while we get to visit some different worlds here. Deep Jungle is a world you would encounter in Kingdom Hearts 1, but it's not in this game. While Atlantis, or Atlantica, is not a mandatory world in Kingdom Hearts 1, but it is in this game, minus the annoying swimming mechanic. So it's a lot more enjoyable in this game. Also, there are no puzzles. In Kingdom Hearts 1 there are puzzles, but here no puzzles. No fun allowed, no puzzles allowed. But the overall idea of the story is technically the same, just a toned down version. And the formula is always the same. You enter a new world, you get a Kingdom Key card, you get a Heart card, and you get a Heartless card. Using those on these doors with the crown will advance the plot. You have usually 3 of those doors before you have to kick a boss in the nuts and can advance to the next world. Can always slowly starting to run out of space. Let me shove these down a bit. There we go. I like my deck organized. Oh yeah, it's the Mughal Room. We are already here. Okay, but now we can open the door by using a total of a card value of 50, so we can just use whatever we want and it will deplete the number on the screen. There we go, and now we can use this. Later on there will be doors that require you to use 99, a value of 99. And that can be quite annoying to have very specific cards. The thing I really like about Chain of Memories is leveling doesn't really affect you much, aside from the CP. If you were to play this game at level 1, it would be very difficult as you don't have a lot of cards you can use. While on the PS2 games, if you're on level 1 you get like some bonus abilities that help you. But here being on level 1 would be difficult. Having like no real room for cards. The HP doesn't really matter. If you're like good with the controls, you easily get through without getting killed. Okay, now we could already finish off this world. Another 5? That's okay. I feel like I'm gonna keep it for now, but I won't equip it. What's that? This is the Room of Riches. We will not enter this one yet. And I feel like the boss... Yes, the boss is here. Check the pumpkins. A fire 0! Ah, this sucks. You don't ever want magic cards to be 0. Magic cards are really only useful if they have value so you can stack them together. A 0 fire is basically useless. You don't want to have cards that have long animations to block. Since if you block with a fire card, you will block the attack and then Sora will proceed to cast fire. And until the animation is over, you are easy pickings if your opponent decides to just throw a 1 at you. Okay, so we will break this one by using a 3 and get straight into our second world boss. The boss fights are a little bit different story-wise. Okay, here's the deal with Oogie Boogie. Oogie Boogie has like the fences up, and with the fences he's got defenses and we can't hit him. He uses a lot of high value cards, but there's something interesting about the dice he's throwing. we can either decide to block the dice completely and just breaking them. And every time we break cards of Oogie, the fence will come down a little bit. If the fence is down completely after 3 card breaks, we can attack. But if we break his dice summoning and destroy the dice with sword strikes, we get a 0 Mickey card. The 0 Mickey card is always in the last dice. There we go. If we obtain this one, we can use it anytime during the battle, and in doing so, we can lower the fence instantly. Like now I will recover my cards, I will use the Mickey card, and the fences come down and I can attack again. I like Glaceon a lot, had extra trained one in Pokemon Sword. Yeah, Glaceon is my absolute favorite. Really, really, really a big fan. Also, it's just I like foxes a lot. Foxes and giraffes are like my favorite animals. Okay, now we use this one. And now we can pummel him again. And that's Oogie. Now I made him look much easier, because he never attacked me. But if you have only low cards and you can't break his dice, he will summon a plethora of different attacks corresponding to the result of the dice. So there can be chain blades, there can be saws, and they can really mess you up. But since I always break his dice before he can summon anything, he's actually a super easy boss. World difficult, boss easy. Well, I don't know. There are some anime waifus that are kinda cute. And it's always difficult to pick something. Nadim! Hello! Oh, it's so sweet to see you. If I had to pick an anime waifu. Difficult. Who would I pick? Have you watched Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid? I do like Toru a lot. I think Toru is really, really adorable. But I also watch a lot of older anime like Cowboy Bebop, and I really used to like what's her face? Maya Valentine? I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm playing the GBA at Kingdom Hearts. If I would have known, I would have played a song with the Fox Girl. Cowboy Bebop is amazing. I really love that show. Alright, 3, 2, 1, let's jump. Oh yeah, right, Faye Valentine. I know it was something with the letter Y. Also, Eddie is just freaking funny. First off, they don't even know if she's a girl, but I think it is revealed that she is a girl indeed. And she's just a fucking computer pro. It's just a ragtag gang. Kind of reminds me of, oh god, Black Lagoon? I think Black Lagoon. Haven't watched a lot of anime lately, to be honest. I'm collecting the steelbook version of Shakugan no Shana currently, and I feel like the third volume will drop in August, so I can actually buy it very, very soon. Reen is a fox girl in Project Diva. Oh yeah, the blonde one. Try to play this game on the final mix and really confused. The PS2 one is much harder than this one. The PS2 one has different card combinations, and also the room layouts are in 3D, while this one is always 2D. And since the battle screen is always 2D, there's no way enemies can blindside you and attack from behind, or like the camera getting in your way. And since this is like a simplistic version of the Retain of Memories one, um, also the battle mechanics are easier. You can just spam dodge roll and avoid a lot of enemy attacks. And you can also do some really mean attacks, thanks to the restrictions of how aiming works. Like a later boss, Luxine, has a very mean electric attack, which will hit you for very little damage, but stun lock you. And by standing in a very specific spot above or below her, it will cause her attack to completely miss and fizzle. Seems like you need Glaceon to teach you some strats. Okay, so now I would like to visit, I think, Olympus Coliseum. I can get a very good slide here that I will need later, and I would very much like to obtain it early on. The card's really confusing me, so watch the storyline. Yeah, I feel like Chain of Memories does do something for the story, the overall story, as it explains who Namine is, and the thing with Roxas is also a bit explained. But technically you have to play it simultaneously to the DS one, 358 days over 2, to get like the whole picture of the story. The gameplay mechanic is just confusing. I feel like they chose this way of controlling instead of just the real swinging, as I feel like hitting Heartless in the overworld would have been just... The battles wouldn't have felt very fair, as you can't really see good. Yes, the 358 days over 2 is a cutscene fest in the final mix one, but there is a DS game where you actually play the game. And I have to say I really enjoyed it. I remember ordering it via Amazon, and the game actually arrived 1 week early for some reason. And I played the ever-living shit out of the game. Like, I was so absorbed into the game, I didn't play any other games besides that Kingdom Hearts game. Also had multiplayer. Not the best multiplayer, but it was fun. Tackling some difficult bosses together with friends. Nope. Oh, you also have that game. It's just sad you can't play it online, but I feel like online multiplayer would have really hurt the overall experience. Single player is perfectly fine. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Oh, Tron's Word in Kingdom Hearts 2. I have to admit I never properly finished Kingdom Hearts 2. I have it on my final mix, but I never really played through it. I think I borrowed it from my ex-girlfriend once, but I really couldn't get into the game as she already had a file, and all the new mechanics kinda confused me, being used to the simplicity of Kingdom Hearts 1. God, I hate the fat ones. Thanks for the heal. There we go. The fat ones you can't attack up front. They will just guard your attacks. You have to hit them from behind. But now that we're in a new world, we can actually use the Mughal card to obtain some new cards. And also use the treasure card that we found earlier. And I feel like every first treasure in a new world is gonna be a rare card or a combination. And if I recall correctly, we learn what's that? The strike rate, but with the ice element. And ice rate is gonna be really good later on. Happy we found a great deal for the all-in-one final mix and the piece monsters are running 70% discount. Jesus, that's a lot. I mean, the game is usually like what, 30 to 40 euro? And 70% is quite a lot of money you save. If I remember correctly, the big one here had a really good enemy card. That might not be the worst idea to try and grab if we can get one. I kinda dislike enemy cards are like super luck based. But I can understand it as enemy cards are like really good tools to deal with enemies. And also tip the scales of battle in your favor. As some of them are like really crazily good. This game also has a link battle mode. So if you have a link cable and a friend who also has played through the game, you can... Oh god, I'm dying! What the hell? You can play against him, and it's like a one-on-one battle with the deck you have currently equipped. And that can be really crazy if you have like two beefed up Soras beating the shit out of each other. 100 for the whole package. Okay, that's quite a lot of money saved. Would have probably also gone for the deal. Let's get that peaceful chest. And it's Blizzard Raid. Exactly what I wanted to get. Blizzard Raid, the raid attacks are bonkers overpowered in this game. And that has to do with the way that the game handles hits on opponents. You see, every time I hit an opponent with a combo finisher, the camera zooms in and the game lags for a bit, like it creates a little lag. And strike rate with elemental effects like ice and fire will create a lot of hit lag. So now imagine Axel is on the opposite side of the screen when I throw my Blizzard Raid. Blizzard Raid flies from my current position once to the other side of the screen and then returns. If I hit Axel at the biggest range possible, it's gonna be a huge blow to his HP. As every time the Blizzard Raid hits him, it will create a hit lag. And this hit lag will ignore invulnerability. So I can hit him again, and again, and again, and again. And it will hit up to 7 or 8 times for a massive chunk of damage there. In the PS2 version, where they don't have like the issue with the frames per second, it will only hit twice for a lot of damage. But in this game, the raid attacks against fire and ice enemies are crazy strong. That's why I wanted to get Blizzard Raid early on, since it's a very, very strong technique to use against fire enemies. It also works on Hades, since he's a fire enemy, but I would like to get a blue area, like those little flying heartless, because they boost ice power. What? Another 9? What the fuck? What's going on? Give me magic? I need Blizzard. It's not Blizzard, it's not Blizzard, it's not Blizzard, that's Blizzard. Another 7 and 8, what the frick? We got a ton of high cards. Okay, we did just some of these. This one. The 0 fire. I will keep the blizzards, even though they are fairly weak. Because we can use them against Hades later on. We can also have more than one deck. So I could, for example, go here. And then just be like, okay, we take this. Then we pick 2 of these. We pick this. 2 of these. This. 2 of these. And that's that. I will probably use this deck if I don't get anything better later in the battle against Hades, and you will see how crazy it can be. But for now, we need to do some more battles. And hopefully obtain more Blizzard cards. High level Blizzard cards, I should add. Oops, you got me. Beating those guys last would also be an option to maybe get a Blizzard boost. Also, playing this on keyboard doesn't make this the easiest game. Usually I really enjoy playing this with a gamepad, but since my girlfriend, or I should say fiance, is playing Genshin Impact, like doing some little streaming on her own part in the next room, she has the gamepad right now. How's life doing? Life is doing fairly well. Right now I'm on vacation, or rather starting tomorrow I'm on vacation. I have my summer, what's that? My yearly summer vacation. Since I'm an educator or teacher, I only have vacation on limited days. So I can usually not freely pick when I want to have a day off. But in exchange for that, I have summer vacation for 6 weeks and also get paid during that period. So more or less 1.5 paychecks for not doing anything. Yes, she changed her name. Give me a second. I can link her here. There we go. Oh god. I forgot this is my starting button. I can use this. I need to check on my phone. I'm not quite sure. Just give me a second. Is she still up? Yes, she's still up. Okay, I feel like this should work. There we go. And back to the game. Let's see how much of the game we can actually beat. I would like to get fairly far into the game without having to grind excessive amounts. Oh god, the fat ones. Two of them are kind of a problem. Let's use this. Okay, now they're separated. I can most likely attempt to hit them. Oh god. Didn't mean to do that. It's not gonna hit. God, I hate these. Just fucking die. Let's go, Goofy. Okay, one is dead. Ow. Nope. Got him. The fat ones are best to be picked off by using magic, which we don't really have much of yet. Checking the blocks. Quit monkeying around. These are gone. Yeah, jump. These things are dangerous. If they explode, they can deal a huge ton of damage. And the mean thing is, if they explode and you break them while exploding, like after you got hit by the explosion, you will reverse the explosion and they can just explode in your face again. So by landing some unfavorable blocks, you can technically just kill yourself on accident. Lasting Days I haven't used yet, so why not? The room cards also have different effects, like Lasting Days. Lasting Days' effect is, after the start of the battle, if I stun a Heartless with my Keyblade, like attack them on the overworld and stun them, the stun will last longer. We get more CP. More CP is always good. Some Mughal points. Fire 1. I will keep the fire cards that are not 0, since there will be an ice enemy, which will be much easier beatable if we use the same technique as we are going to use against Hades. Over here, Heroes 1. Add another Barrel Demon. I mean, those Heartless are like really creepy. They kind of look like spiders. And I'm not too fond of spiders, to be quite honest. What do we have here? Ah, it's the room we were looking for. So we use a 5, 7, and open the room. The battles are also slightly different than in the final mix and the main version, where you actually do fight against a row of Heartless, while here it's just exploration and they just ignore. Also, you don't get to fight Hercules in this game, which is kind of sad. Also, Cloud. Edgy Cloud. Cool Cloud. So they say it's a race, but it's not really a race. Okay, now we can enter the second room. And we are back with our lovely little Mughal. This is the room of rewards. Where are we? We can use the select button to open the map and see the special rooms that we need to find. Okay, we need to go one down. And here we are. Use any green card. And open the second room. And now we have to prepare for our next boss. He shouldn't have said that. And now we get to fight Cloud, who can be quite a nuisance. You see, he has a lot of high cards. And his sword is also pretty pointy. So we would do well to avoid those attacks. Also, he has Mega Potion. Oh yeah, if he uses Omni Slash, you should roll out of harm's way, or else he's gonna put some pain in you. Cross Slash is not all that dangerous, but if he attempts to go for Omni Slash, he can really hurt you. Hold still. Right, so we got a first Mega Potion. And since we got a Mega Potion now, we can always get it in the shop. With some luck. Although right now we don't need it. We might need it later. And now we can wrap things up. All we need to do is find the final door, and then we get to fight the boss of this world. More CP. Always a nice thing to have. Oops, didn't mean to enter the door. Now I didn't see what card I got. Oh my god, I would have cried if I missed that. Nope, we don't need premier cards. I need to check the one combo real quick so I don't mix it up. Okay, just Blizzard and any attack card, it's fine. So I'm doing the right thing here. We can actually just show off Blizzard Raid while we're at it. Still no blue area. I kinda want one. And I don't want to have to farm for them later. Oops. Yep, that's a goofy card snuck into my combo. Didn't mean to pick this one up. Could you kindly fuck off? Here comes the Blizzard Raid. Okay. Yeah, right. We want to check our deck for a second and equip the new heroes cards. And also check the second deck. I don't think we have new blizzards. No, we only have new ones. New 9. I need to equip my deck. What am I doing? Okay. This game is also very, very nice if it comes to dying. You always get spit out right in front of the door, so you can just instantly try again. Or do some farming. I wish they had voice acting. Hades' German voice actor is amazing and I love him. Now let's try if we can actually do something with the might of Blizzard Raid. I think he says in the original game, he says, rule number 6, there may be accidents. And I just really love that. Okay, let's try Blizzard Raids. So we have our combos completely set up and now we just need to get them into the right spot. Also, not get hit by this. This can really hurt. Ow. Oh, God. Alright, that was a good hit. And again. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is gonna hit. Void. And that's the killing blow. This is the power of Blizzard Raid. Wasn't all that optimally thrown, because it depends on where the opponent stands, but you see how much damage I just dealt to him. There was a 3 hit, and I immediately killed him. So Hades, yes, very easy if you have Blizzard Raid. Not sure if you fight Axel again on this floor, but I will keep my deck like this for now, just making sure if we battle Axel we have Blizzard on our hands. We get Cloud's summoning card. I really like this summoning card, but it's not that good. But now we can always get it by buying magic cards. So we will keep what we have right now and see if we have to battle Axel right away. Because I think there were 4 battles with him. Could be it's after the next world, and I would just need to check switch decks again. Okay, no battle. The battle only occurs in the room before this one. How do they not know about a good luck charm? I feel like Sora whipped it out once or twice during the story. Suddenly, two girls. Two girls, one card. Alright, we need to switch decks again. And now we get to select our third world. Which will it be? I feel like Agrabah is a good choice for now, since we will be thrown into battle right away. And then we have Aladdin. He breaks Chain of Memories in half. If you use the Aladdin combination cards, whenever he hits opponents, he will always cause them to drop Mughal points. And you can farm crazy amounts of Mughal points with Aladdin, which sadly does not work in this game. Aladdin is only broken in PS2. And that's that. And we get the Bandit enemy card. Hey, it's Robin Williams. Here we go. Now we are in Aggro Bar, where everyone is kinda aggro. Just have the immediate option to smash every crate and barrel we see. And also smash some Heartless while they're at it. Also we get some new world cards, or room cards. This one I think increases the potency of magic cards used. Muss mal ein Ding rausnehmen, sonst höre ich dich nicht. Kriegt man jemanden organisiert? Mhm. Danke, Ju. That didn't work at all. What does Bandit actually do? Never checked. Make any normal attacks as strong as a finishing blow. Oh right, it changes all of my combo attacks into finishers. That might not be bad. You know what? We're just gonna see what it does. Yep, we're always doing finishers now. Ugh, damn it, he healed. There we go. Oh, I don't like the fat ones. I would need to use Blizzard Raid, like stronger Blizzard Raids, so I can easily overpower them. This is a perfect opportunity to use it. Yeah, I missed half of them. Oh well. Still fine. Okay, now we need to advance. So we can use our treasure card and see what nice things we get. I would need to watch back and use it in the other worlds too that I haven't had a chance of using it yet on. Like Traverse Town. Here we get Gravity. And now we can use Gravity whenever. So it's now officially unlocked. A spell card that we can farm in the overworld. Also over here, let's get some new cards from our Mughal friend. 75751. Okay, the 2 7s are nice. I would like to have some magic. Okay, we've got more Blizzard. Can we get some more Blizzard? No, we got a good healing card, but the rest is not all that great. Okay, we can change some things, I guess. We have a couple of points. So let's take those 7s and add them in. I feel like we can... Yeah, we can actually ditch that card. I don't really plan on using them all that much. Okay, we can barely afford 4 Blizzards. Okay, where do we need to go? This is not the way. Let's use a normal darkness and see if we can get some stuff in here. King key 7, nice. Lot of Mughal points. Lots and lots and lots of Mughal points. 6. The throwing range wasn't quite good. Okay, it's so much easier to kill these guys utilizing the raid attack. I had more Mughal cards. Sweet. You can always use those. What's that? No, this is the last room. What does the map say? The map gets progressively bigger. So this is kind of small, but the late maps will be a ton of rooms with just nothing in it. Just a huge card sink. Let me go! Oh my god, I hate when he does that. Just take a ton of damage for no reason. Ah, we got some goobies. Okay, but we didn't need him. You see the scheme, the play plan for every world is basically the same. You enter, you use the 3 cards, you get a bunch of new enemies to defeat, and you move on to the next world. In between, you're gonna have harder and harder boss fights on each level of Castle Oblivion, all the way up to the 13th floor. So if we are caring for Sora, we should be preparing in advance so we do not get our sorry butt handed to us later. Which might very well still happen. I'm not really expecting to finish this game without dying at least once, especially if stuff like this happens. I just get comboed to oblivion. It's okay, I understand you don't like me. Stop hitting me, please. Okay, that's it. Next room. Do we have enough points to buy more magic packs? Is that a thing? 200. Can we sell something? Oop, I did need to sell more. Don't really have anything. I could start ditching the 5s and take in the 6s and 7s. feel like I will do so. 5s are good, but if you have the option to get rid of a few of them for higher value cards, I will gladly do so. Get rid of another 5 and take the 7. Where are we? Do we already need to use this key, or am I stupid? No, I'm stupid. The hell? Haven't found a room yet, it seems. These are black rooms. Black rooms are kinda interesting, as you have to fight only black fungi. Those are extremely tough. They can hit like a freaking truck, but they usually give some more experience, so why not try and go for it? That poison attack can really mess you up, and also that clumsy hugging attack can also take quite a bit of your HP. But for Victor... What? Oh no, they just drop rare cards. That was their gimmick in this game. Okay, let's use a 9 and the Key of Beginnings. And so far we are progressing pretty nicely. Okay, we obtained the Key of Guidance that we can bring to this door. You see, sometimes the story really progresses fast, as there's not much to do after you've checked like the entire world map. You just find the doors, you just slam a bunch of cards on it and they open, and that's that. You can't attack Genie Jafar in this game directly, but he's also kind of a joke. Two big heals. Well, thanks, Donald. Didn't need the heals right now. And with this we get the Ether card. This one restores magic. And same rule as with the normal potion cards. Like every stage every higher version of the potion or the ether is more useful. But you're so old. Now, this story path is gonna... Ooh, a 9. It's gonna be a bit wild. Apothecario is now rocking with the crew. Thanks for the follow, and welcome. Welcome to this crazy wild ride of sticking keys into Heartless to make them go away, technically. Man, I feel bad. All those new people following me, I don't even stream that often. Oh my god! I should have blocked this. Oh, I almost died. These things can even kill you if they are the last opponent in the battle. So, yeah, I could have very much just died here. We'll use the opportunity to save here and heal. And then just go back to Agrabah. Okay, where are we? Is this the right track? Yes, it is. I feel like we should have enough Mughal points to buy some more magic cards that we could potentially use for the greater good. Yes. Please give me more magic. This magic sucks. Like, oh no. I just got the short end of the stick. Well, can't always work. We go up. And more CP. Always nice. Okay, I feel like there are no opponents left in this room. So we can technically just go straight for... I was about to say Hades, I mean Jafar. We need any red card. We need any green card. And the key to truth. And this is where things are kinda strange. This does not happen in Agrabah. And now he transforms into Jafar, and suddenly there's lava. For no good reason. But the boss fight is still the same. Instead of going for Jafar, we're going to attack the lamp. Ow. I maybe should have blocked that. Maybe. So Jafar by himself is not really doing much. All we need to do is attack Yago. And of course, hope we actually do hit Yago. I think in Kingdom Hearts 1, Jafar is a lot easier since you can actually just attack Jafar with Blizzaga and kill him that way. Here, Blizzard does not work. At least I don't remember it working. And the thing is, Aladdin sadly can't jump, so he can't read. Let's see, we can use Blizzard Raid, but it does not work. However, attacking him and successfully blocking his attacks might cause us to get a Mickey card. And this one will raise all platforms to the maximum level, so we can go for Iago easily for a couple seconds. And that's that. Jafar Genie is defeated. And I get a really good card. Jafar's enemy card lets us attack regardless of what level our attack cards have. As long as we use the attack card after the opponent, we break them and they can break us. Also, he still has the golden bracelets that usually vanish, as he's not chained to the lamp anymore. Also, Jasmine does not get captured like she does in Kingdom Hearts 1. But we get a Genie card. He causes 4 different kinds of magic. But other than Donald, who can heal us with Vita, Cure, he's gonna use Gravity. Oh la la. I swear I know my spells. Okay, now we might bump into Axel again. So we might want to change our deck up a little bit. Bring another Blizzard. Also, I'm stupid. Zeros always come last after everything else. So in an emergency situation, you can easily swap to them and block an attack. Now let's see if we meet Axel once more. Quite don't completely remember when we do fight certain enemies. Okay, nothing going on here. I feel like they really did a good job on coding or like transporting the retainer memories and Kingdom Hearts 1 tracks into 16-bit. They really sound good. And no, there were no two girls. There was just one girl. So you see, they try to remember Sora of somebody he never met. And as we know Sora, he's just a little bit, let's say, strong-minded. And narrow-minded, maybe too. Okay, swap decks, go back to this one. And then we go to Wonderland, I'd say. I usually do Monstro last, since the win condition in Monstro is a little bit different than in the original games, I feel. So I kind of want to do that last to make sure I have a lot of combos that can get the job done. And with this, we begin Wonderland. Not many options where I want to go. Let's just open up with a treasure card. We get stop. I don't think we have had a chance to use them in Traverse Town, so I will have to go back to Traverse Town once after this world and use the card. Wait, no, we can't do anything here. I'm doing. I'm gonna find the other door first. But we can use a Mughal card. And with the Mughal card, get some new cards. Let's see, what do you have for us? Another 9! What the heck? And also, Lady Luck. Wait, we could exchange some of those. Holy shit, I got so many 9s. I mean, it's really great. Can barely afford it, but that's another 9 in my deck. Ready to kick some serious ass. Where do we go? This one? Two doors of the same kind. What's this? This is where we want to go. Use a 9. Use a 6. And a 5. Oh yeah, right. They wanted to kill. They just want to kill off poor Ellis. Fiddlesticks. I hate the Queen of Hearts with a passion. She's so stubborn. And she's just mean. And Sora is not the smartest one interfering. The sentence is death. Holy shit, that's a child game. Here we go. But this world has the best battle theme. It's just so freaking lighthearted while I'm getting stabbed with axes. Get some goofy cards. Ooh, we got triple goofy. Nice. What? How did he hit me? Are you kidding? He's killing me. Bro, stop. Stop! I'm dying. Jesus. Ah, wrong card. Oh well, it worked anyway. This one increases our attack speed with cards. Also not a bad card. If we have overall high cards, we can usually just attack opponents before they can break our cards, so we can just combo them. Oh, more Mughal rooms. Always a nice thing to have. This is the gold room we do not have access to yet. Kinda getting the hang of it with the keyboard again. Used to be kinda clumsy when controlling Sora, but it's coming back. Let's check out the other area we ignored first. What do we do? What do we do? We use meeting ground. What does the map say? What does the map say? Oops, map says I'm one room too far. Okay, then we go here. Use a 1 and a 5 and key of guidance. And now we can look for the final room. See, the worlds are like really short. Extremely short, since there are no puzzles, no real jumping, platforming evolved. The only thing you really need to do every now and then is just fight some Heartless, gain some cards, beef up your deck, gain some experience, and rinse and repeat. But for the most part, this game is... the world exploration of this game is like really, really short. But I really don't like that. I mean, you have a lot of combat to do, so that's kind of engaging, I guess. I need to get rid of the 5s slowly. Would like to get more 6s in my deck. Nothing. There's Ether 3 Mughal points. More Mughal points. Oh god, that's a lot of Heartless. Haven't really gotten a gold card yet. Usually by this time, by the time I enter this world, I usually get one. Ow. I wanted to climb this. Oops. Don't need healing. Not Genji after all. Triple Goofy. More CP. I think you're about to learn Sonic Blade. Also a combo that I usually really like to play. Because you kind of have like a lot of different swords in your deck, you usually have enough to play the combo. These rooms with weak darkness are usually a lot easier, as you can... entering this room will decrease the amount of the value on the opponent's cards. So they are always at a -2, which makes even strong cards like 7s more or less of a joke. Oh my god, Sora, please. Ah, come on. Just gonna play another treasure card. Playing a treasure card or using a treasure card after you've already obtained the guaranteed treasure will most likely wield just a random card of that world. Sometimes it can be exploited to save the game, use the treasure cards, and then just check for the treasure as it will be randomly generated, and just hope you get a rare card that you want. Ow. I didn't mean to use this card. Oh, not again. Maybe you can advance now. Yep. Now we need a card that is exactly 0. And this is where things can get really annoying if you don't have the correct card value. You have to keep farming until you find the correct one before you can advance. Ah. Could have done more if you got another offensive magic. This table doesn't really help. I mean, usually you should use the table, like in the original game, but here it's kinda in the way, and not really all that helpful. I got the Trickmaster. The pause he just had, he was thinking about why he is trying to remember somebody he never met. Like, he's trying to remember Namine, but he actually never met her. So he was kinda thrown back to that. Okay, we need to beat her. Next one is a Monstro. So we change back. Next battle will be against Larxene, so we will meet her after we finish this one. Wait, I wanted to do something. I forgot. We wanted to go back to Castle of Traverse Town. And Halloweentown? Did we use a treasure in Halloweentown? I think we did. Here we got a gravity. We got stop. Did he ever use a treasure card in Halloweentown? I'm not sure. Gotta check. Let's see. Oh my god. Just my luck. Now we get Sonic Blade. Sonic Blade needs 3 attack cards of different types and a total value of 20 to 23. Really good combo. Okay, let's use a treasure card here and see if we actually used one or not. No, we did not. We learned Gifted Miracle. I mean, while we're at it, why not just pick up the things that we find? That we can find. Sometimes they're useful. Okay, now one more step back to Traverse Town, where we also have not used a keycard yet. What's that? A treasure card. Go. Now we have used all treasure cards in every word so far. Here we get a Kingdom Key. Okay, so there's no special treasure until we get that special Keyblade. Alright. Still not the one I need. Not being lucky with getting Blizzard Boost. I mean, those enemies here are not really worth a lot of experience. But I'm actually just fighting them for the chance of obtaining that one card I want. So far we have really not seen a lot of those cards. I mean, we have a normal shadow and a bandit, that's that. Aside from the boss drops, and boss drops are always guaranteed. Okay, let's enter a Monstro. And with this world, if we complete it, we have done 1/3 of the deal. And then there's only 2 more of those kind of interaction with doors. Monstro feels a lot better in this game than it does in the original Kingdom Hearts, where it's just a huge freaking annoying maze where you can get lost very easily in. A 9 Kingdom Key? Well, I'll be. Can we exchange it for a 5? Ooh, we have 2 of them. Alright, let's get rid of all the 5s we have. Okay, now I feel a bit better. Attack him, what the fuck? My god, how many times do I need to mash attack so you start actually hitting the thing, Sora? Yo, premier bonus. Oh well. Not really gonna use this one. Nope. Don't need it. Okay, let's go with the treasure card as always and see what we can get. I think you can get fire or lightning throw in here. Fire rate. Very nice. We will need fire rate later. What else do we have? Okay, go up. What's this one? Oh, it's the one we're looking for. Great. 3, 4, open. Okay, back to the beginning. Wishing Star 5? That's okay. But I'd rather start using 6s, just making sure that I whiff all of my attacks like a fucking noob. Right, where do we want to go? Map. I guess up. Choose star 3. Could use a Mughal card again and see if we can get something cool. Let's use a Mughal shop card. See what nice things we might be able to get here. So we can't advance here. No, we can. Just check the wrong spot on the map. What do we get? This one's fine, the rest... I don't know. I don't like zeros that I cannot replenish. Ooh, fires. Pretty nice. I will need those fires later on. I want to sell more. Okay, let's use another and see what we can get. Okay, Vida 9 is pretty sweet. Now we have a good heal. Or rather, we have a lot of good healing cards. I don't want to grind too much, but I also don't want to blitz through everything. Just on the off chance that we might get some good cards, or some more Mughal points every now and then. Wishing Star 2, it's not great. Are we even in the right room? Miss! Okay, Vita. I gotta start saying Cure. I'm so used to call it Vita, like it's in a German game. I mean, of course, Cure makes more sense. Okay, get some more card points. Yeah, I need to save often, just on the off chance I accidentally raise my HP and just lose a bunch of progress for not saving in time. Are we in the right door? Yep, we are. 6, 7. Oh, this boss, I hate it. If we stand in the green goop, we take periodically damage, and also we kind of flinch, so we can't attack. You see, we always get hit by the goop. I don't think the goop can kill us, but we don't want to stand in the goop. The goop is bad. That was a huge hit. Jesus. Ich habe mich auch entschieden gehabt. Spontan. Done. No, we got the yellow opera. That's the wrong booting system. We want the blue or the red one, but not the yellow one. Yellow, I feel like Thunder is the worst for the raid attacks. Doesn't really do anything, hits only once. The other ones are just immensely better. Where did this one come from? Wrong room. So it's gotta be... Yep, gotta be down there. More card points! And we're already 1/4 to maximum. Okay, that's all of them. Nothing I really desire. We're gonna go for magic again. 8, 6, 1, 8, 7. That's a good cloud, a good heal, and 2 good magic cards. I can dig it. So we're gonna add one more. This is a kind of annoying room, as we have to beat a lot of Heartless and fill up the Heartless gauge. So Monstro is gonna sneeze us out. And if we do not fill the gauge completely, the game is just gonna tell us we suck and we have to try again. What? Thanks, game, for messing up my input. Okay, we did it. I get Dimbo. That's Monstro completed. And now we will face Larxene for the first time. Yep, and now we are fighting Larxene. Really, really, really annoying battle. that's the trick I meant. You can completely negate her lightning bolt attack. Shit. Oh, come on! That bitch! No, I should have blocked that. But I didn't because I fucking suck. Got it. Alright, we got a fresh set of 5 new cards and 5 new words to visit. That 4, that being Atlantica, Neverland, Hollow Bastion, and 100 Acre Wood. The smartest thing to do is actually go for this one first, as Maleficent is the hardest battle. Second off, I'd say Atlantica, since Ursula's lightning attack covers a big range and can easily kill you, especially her big mouth laser can like deal 90% of your health as damage. I feel like Captain Hook is not really a problem. The only thing that makes him difficult in this game is his bomb attack. If he gets off his 3 present bombs and you cannot block them in time, or you touch one while you're blocking it, you take the damage. You card break, but you take the damage, and that's quite a lot of damage. So I'd say these 3 are much more difficult with just 80 HP. But I go Hollow Bastion, Neverland, Atlantica, and 100 Acre Wood. As 100 Acre Wood is technically just not even a world that can harm you. You just waltz through, ignore the presents they give you, and march on. But I would like to cut things here. We've been going for almost 4 hours, and I need a break. So second half and the remaining words we'll probably tackle, I don't know, over the course of the coming week. It looks so easy when someone it really looks easy if the player knows what he's doing. But Kingdom Hearts is usually a game, like the Chain of Memories game, where you get easily overwhelmed by checking your cards while avoiding enemies. And in this game it's a lot easier since your opponent only acts when they play cards. So when they don't play cards, as long as they don't see a card popping up, nothing is happening. But Larxine's difficulty spike is because she's so fast. She just zooms down on you and then suddenly unleashes a flurry of attacks. And if you are at low life, she can easily combo you to death. So I might go for the cheese strats and use a 0 deck that just contains, well, Kingdom Keys and other Keyblades with a 0. It is a long and arduous battle, but you can whittle her down by basically just blocking her attacks and just keeping your distance. But we'll see how we tackle this. I will take a break. I am very glad Toya decided to raid me and show up. Also, everyone else he brought and is still here. For example, Giornoxa. I thank you very, very kindly for being here today. I will end up things here and continue over the course of the week. We will probably beat it in a second setting for another maybe 4 hours-ish. And yes, that was Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories for today. I wish you a very nice day, and how about we see if my sweetheart is still up. I have that with Kingdom Hearts 2. I need something to progress in Atlantica. Oh yeah, it's the what's it called? That musical side quest. Okay. Let's just raid over and say hi to my Han. She's playing Genshin and she's just doing some chill, so just say hi from me. Bye bye.